How's it going, pals? This is Ernez, and welcome back to another Fire Pro Wrestling World News video. And this has quite a lot in it. A guy named Dave K, which is a community manager, basically released some stuff. So let's just get into it. So the first thing he talks about is confirmed game modes. So offline play, you'll have exhibition, single match with specific rules. You'll have a tournament, a single elimination tournament with up to 32 players, and a league, which is 8 wrestlers per brackets with up to 4 brackets. So the rules is normal match, a standard match with no rules, of course, a cage, a death match. You basically climb over the top rope or pin the opponent, whichever one. The barbed wire death match, the ring is enclosed in an electric barbed wire that explodes on impact, causing huge damage and possible bleeding. Of course, these were in the games before, but they look much better now. Landmine death match. Landmines are set around the ring. If someone thrown outside the ring, the landmines explode for massive damage. You can also set the landmines to go off at a fixed time. Once again, same thing as before. Gruesome fighting, 3-minute rounds, fought in a 12-sided ring built for MMA matches. Participants, single, tag, 6-man tag, 8-man tag, and mixed. For Battle Royal, there's normal. That's basically eliminated wrestlers are forced to leave the ring. First win, first pinfall wins the match. Endless, eliminated wrestlers stay in the ring and continue to fight. Over the rope, any participant that is thrown over the rope is eliminated. And time, the match starts when with 2 wrestlers and other participants enter at timed interval. Now, I'm not sure if the time one was in the games before. I can't remember if it was, but I don't think I ever played one if it was, so that's kind of neat. You got title match. It's a mode to decide which wrestler is worthy to earn your custom title belt. So that confirms custom title belts once again. Mission mode. Single player mode that teaches you the ropes, geared toward new players who need to learn the grappling system and controls. Okay. So, I mean, it sounds more like a tutorial than what I was thinking. It says, while not technically a mode, you could set all participants to computer for simulated matches between computer-controlled wrestlers. Wrestling is the king of spectator sports, after all. So he did confirm computer versus computer as well in these modes. So online play. Everything listed above, only single matches 1v1 will be initially supported. We hope to increase the player count in the future. So, once again, don't forget this game is coming out as an early alpha. It's not coming out as a full game, which is kind of disappointing, but it's kind of nice as well because we'll see all kinds of updates. But, so online play will be only 1v1 for a while, but they will have everything, eventually. So that's kind of cool. Edit modes, create custom wrestlers, referee, teams, rings, and championship belts. Workshop support makes it easy to share your creations and stuff like that. So, I mean, basically, it's pretty much what it was before. Like I said, I'm not looking for a big overhaul in this game. I'm looking for them to kind of revive it, basically. So, new features. Overall, edit mode. Now, each body part supports up to 9 texture layers for deeper customization. In a future post, I'll explain it more. So, he basically gave us a teaser there saying that there's even more texture layers for each body part, which is amazing because I think we had like 2 in the last game. Move rename. Since you can customize every other facet of your wrestler, it's only appropriate that you can rename their signature moves. That's going to be really good because, you don't want like Randy Orton doing a cutter. You want him to do the RKO, things like that. Exchange blows. The classic back and forth contest of fighting spirit where wrestlers take turns trading hit until one or both of them falls. And you can see it by the GIF above that, or not above, but on the screen that's what they're talking about. So, Kita Yaburi, I know I said that wrong. Japanese wrestling term that implies for a blatant disregard for the law. In the West, we'd say move steal. Once per match, you're allowed to use opponent's finishing move against them and the ultimate sign of disrespect. So that's pretty cool. Run in the ring. Now you can run and slide into the ring to keep the action flowing. So a lot of us thought that meant there is going to be run-ins now, but apparently we were a little bit wrong. You can just run into the ring and slide into the ring instead of having to slowly crawl on the ropes. But yeah. There's also rope escape. When a submission is held, hold R1 to inch toward the ropes in hopes of a rope break. And of course, there is new moves, which I'm going to show on the screen right now. And that's about everything that he has to say. So what do we gather from this? So there's a few things that people have noticed in the comments about the game. So they just wanted to know a few things, and it actually got me curious. There was no mention of the S1K1 match rules. There was no SWA or match rules. So were these removed, or did he just not talk about them? You know, yeah. But, you know, things have to be removed sometimes to try to better the game and try to put in things that are more important. I know a lot of people's complaining about it, saying, oh God, they're removing things like the WWE games. I mean, you gotta do it. You know, there's just things that, you know, but yeah. Alright, pals, so that's about it. That's all I have for you today. If you liked this video and found it informational, then please hit that like button. It helps me a lot. And as always, you could be a pal and subscribe.